very good evening to one and all present over here. According to today's lecture topic, it is about importance of yoga in our life. Yoga is defined as the means of liberation through the unification of body to mind and mind to soul. The practice of yoga aims to gain mastery over the mind. So, in my opinion, the best way to communicate between soul and body is through the asanas of yoga. Yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word yuj in verb form, which means to unite or to join. Yoga it's a noun form and means union. It is concerned with the union of the individual soul with the absolute or divine soul. It is a science of development of consciousness. Yoga is unification of Atma with Paramatma. It also means the unification of physical, mental, intellectual and spiritual aspect of human being. Now, if we talk about the importance of yoga in our present life, so the first and the foremost thing that yoga does is reduce mental tension. Yoga can help in reducing tension. It is a well-known fact that most of the people remain under stress and tension nowadays, and they do not get peace anywhere. They feel upset and disturbed in present day life, and they think that money can bring happiness and peace to their life, but it is further intensified that stress and tension comes from it. Yogas are plays a vital role for restoring peace of the mind. The second thing is it improves the health. Yoga helps in maintaining and improving health by making our muscles strong and regulating our other system of the body, such as respiratory system and excretory system, circulatory system, nervous system, glandular system. It increases the efficiency of these systems in our body and thus improves our health. It also helps to maintain the correct posture of the body. Nowadays, postural deformities are very common in individual because we indulged in new gadgets, do not watch to our postures, how we sit and eat and whatever we do. So it is the main reason of deformity. But due to if we start doing yoga every day, our posture will surely get into the place, and it also give us more energy to do simple tasks as well. So in my opinion, yoga is the must. We should all try yoga and do it on a regular basis. It will surely give us energy, it will make us disease free, and it will help our immune system to grow stronger. Thank you.
Yoga is a science of inner well-being, not religion. Good evening everyone. Today's my lecture topic is role of yoga. So first of all, what is yoga? Yoga is a practice which involves body, mind and soul. And the origin of yoga dated back during the ancient time or the Vedic age. But some people take it yoga as a religion, but in fact yoga is a way to attain peace and achieve bodily harmony, and it has been practicing by the society since ages. And in the year 2014, our Honorable Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi ji visited United Nations and stated to celebrate International Yoga Day on June 21, and the United Nations gave the permission to celebrate yoga as International Day. And in the year 2015, more than 36,000 people gathered at Rashtrapati Bhavan, and in addition to that, 84 dignitaries from international forums take part in this International Yoga Days, and they does 24 asanas called yoga postures for 35 minutes. And in the following year, 2015, the Reserve Bank of India, to celebrate this huge success, they started a 10 rupee commemorative coins. So moving to the next point, benefits of yoga. So there are a lot of benefits of yoga. First and foremost, it will reduce pain and the headache. Secondly, it improves the athletic performance, because we know that yoga play a very pivotal role in enhancing athletes' performance, because it will increase stamina as well as the flexibility which are the major factor or the deciding factors in winning any match or the tournaments apart from the skills. And it also reduces anxiety, depression and stress which people are taking in day to day life, and also help in reduction of weight because obesity becomes a major problem and everybody cannot go to gym because of the financial difficulties. So yoga is the best way. You don't need to buy any expensive equipment. You can do yoga from any place, and there is no specific time for yoga. You can either practice in morning, in afternoon or in the evening, whatever time suitable for you. So, moving to the next point, name of the some of the yoga posture. So, first and foremost one is Vajra Asana. Like after taking meal, we should sit for 5 minutes in the Vajra Asana position because it will help to improve the digestions, and it is also good for the overall body. Secondly, Trilok Asana. It will improve the flexibility and also reduce the pain around the neck. Moving to the next point, some of the precautions we should keep while doing yoga or while we are a beginner. So always practice yoga on a surface level, and use yoga mat or any other things to do spine related exercises to avoid injuries. Secondly, always do yoga under the guidance because yoga is not only about the breathing, it is much more related to flexibility, and if you do the wrong, then it will also give the negative consequences. So that's all. Thank you everyone. Jai Hind.